The ECHL All-Star rosters have been released, and a former BGSU Falcon and Toledo Walleye will be returning to the 419 for the festivities. Dejan Mingo, who currently plays for the Jacksonville Icemen, will be a member of the Eastern Conference All-Stars. Mingo played for Chris Bergeron from 2011 to 2016 at BGSU before a 29-game stint with the Fish in 16. The All-Star game, as you know, will face off Monday, January 21st at the Huntington Center. As for the Walleye, they don't play again until this upcoming Wednesday, but they have already hit the road, or in this case, the air, taking off today for Idaho. They'll play the Steelheads 3 times in 4 days, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. The voice of the Fish, Matt Melzak, joined us in studio recently to talk about the dog days of January. We are so used to being here in the last couple of years at the top of the division, at the top of the conference, at the top of the ECHL in the regular season. We shouldn't fear falling from that top spot in the division, in the conference, in the regular season, right? I mean, we've seen before, and we've seen it ourselves, the teams that we play as we get into the postseason, they get guys, they just happen to come back down from, parts unknown, and then they go on this magical playoff ride. We would take that this year, right?
Absolutely. The first number one goal is get into the playoffs.
Right. Check.
Period.
Check, yes.
You get into the playoffs, then you can worry about everything else. Now, of course, you want to win the division because you want to have home ice. You want to win the conference because you want to have home ice. You want to win the league because you want to have home ice. So that if you do have to play Game 7, and we've seen it enough in recent years, at least it's at home. Right. And you get the home fans behind you, get a standing room only crowd, the place is rocking. I mean, it's been helpful. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's any question about it. But not every year you're going to be able to do that. Right. It is a miracle that Toledo's done it 4 straight years.
Yes.
Frankly.
Right.
To do it a 5th straight year would be just even more impressive because there's so many good teams. And you look at this division, if Kalamazoo didn't have a swoon the last weekend, every team was above 500. It was the only division in the league going into Monday that had every team at 500 or better.
Wow.
That just tells you how good all of the teams are that Toledo's playing in the division. And they're playing there all the time. So it's impressive what they're doing. And to even be, even though you say, okay, Cincinnati's top team in the division, they're the top team in the conference. You know who's number 2? Toledo.
Toledo Walleye.
Yeah, so, I mean, they're still in a good spot, and that says a lot to the coaching, no question.